the amber glow of a Jackson sunset, where the Pearl River's lazy ripples mirror the turbulent undercurrents of trust teetering on the edge. Lateshia Pearson summoned the Belle Collective to her sun-kissed sunroom, a verdant oasis of rattan rockers and potted ferns that framed the fallout like a confessional cathedral for the reckoning that had been brewing since Mandy's incendiary drop. It was mid-October 2025, mere days after the season premiere's teaser had exploded across social feeds like a digital Molotov. The emoji winking mockingly as fans dissected every pixelated pause in Lateshia's poised facade. Women Brunch Mississippi was cresting its highest wave yet, sold-out summits in Biloxi and Baton Rouge drawing powerhouses from Atlanta to the Gulf. Lateshia's keynote on From Betrayal to Boss Moves ironically prophetic as her private DMs brimmed with sisterly sleuthing. Sis, Mandy's spilling a Glen's name in her inbox. We need the deets. The air in the sunroom hummed with hibiscus iced tea clinking against condensation-kissed glasses and the low thrum of Swinton's crooning redemption anthems from hidden speakers. But tension coiled tighter than tempera's fresh crochet twists. Lateshia's bold cousin, a Gulf Coast stylist whose sequined jumpsuits and sharper tongue had made her an instant wildcard, arrived fashionably fraught, her phone clutched like a smoking gun. Acrylics glinting under the skylight as she slid into the wicker circle. "Y'all, I didn't come to clown, I came to clarify," she declared, her drawl dripping defiance laced with deference, eyes locking on Lateshia's unyielding gaze. The Bells, a formidable phalanx in their Sunday best in lemon linen that popped against her caramel glow, Marie's white blazer a banner of clinical calm, Selena's sundress swirling like a storm warning, Tamra's tailored trousers a testament to tactical poise, and newcomer Carrie Paul, the Gulf Coast firecracker and choral that command in the cornmeal leaned in like jurors awaiting exhibits. Lateshia, ethereal in emerald silk that hugged her post-brunch curves, exhaled a breath she'd held since the first screenshot surfaced. Fire emojis flanking compliments on Mandy's unforgettable energy, winking eyes punctuating queries about her next glow-up spot. "Show me the DMs, Manju," not whispers, not warnings, the whole wretched thread, Lateshia commanded, her voice velvet over vanadium. The room holding breath as Mandy's screen unlocked with a biometric beep, the thread unspooled like a noose. Glen's innocuous congrats on the new salon, Queen looking fierce evolving into that dress, lethal. What's the vibe this weekend? Innocent enough to alibi, incendiary enough to ignite. Literous, torn kid from Collective, recoiled first, her bangles clattering like chastisement cues. "You could have slid this my way private, now it's public pillory for Lateshia." Marie dissected with diagnostic detachment. Patterns repeated. Glen's flirt game echoes the Antoinette era, the saint anomaly. Its algorithm. Selena, ever the sentinel, scrolled side by side with her own husband's fidelity feeds, murmuring, "Boundaries blurred ain't banter. Cease its breach." Tamra, the tactician, tabulated the toll. "Your empire's eclipsing his ego, Lateshia. These pixels are projections, not pursuits." Carrie, the rookie with raw roots, chimed in unfiltered. "Gulf girls don't ghost the trudge. Glen's fishing where he shouldn't, reel him in or cut the line." Mandy defended with a dash of desperation. "I forwarded cause family warns firmly. Glen called me his inspiration. Said y'all's at spark fizzled. I thought you deserved the download." The revelation ricocheted, laughter laced with lament as the group unearthed timestamps tying texts to Lateshia's late-night therapy tears. Glen's friendly fires flickering during her boardroom battles. Social media's shadow loomed large. Show me that surging with speculative stitches. TikTok's timestamping the thread's tease. Fans factioning into Team Transparency and Glen's gotta go. Petitions pulsing for Lateshia's solo sovereignty. Yet in the melee's midst, Lateshia's light flickered unextinguished, her journal jottings from dawn devotion to grace grants glimpses, but growth demands gaitessa guiding her grace under glare. As the sun dipped, painting the room in roseate resolve, she orchestrated the outreach. A group text to Glen, sunroom summited DMs on deck, defend or depart. The Belle posted tentative triumphs, mimosas mingling with mantras of me first, marriage second to their sisterhood is scaffold against the scandal's sway. Mandy's mess morphing from menace to mirror, reflecting not just Glen's gaps but the collective's capacity to cradle through chaos. OWN's lenses lingered on the exhale, the episode's arc arching toward Absolution's altar, where pixels paled against the power of presence, Lateshia emerging not eclipsed but illuminated, her brunch board a broader canvas for the unchained. The scandal's second swell crested at a clandestine cookout on the bluffs overlooking the Big Black River, where hickory smoke curled like confessions into the twilight, the Belle Collective converging not for cuisine but for closure, armed with air-fried okra and alibis yet to air. By late October 2025, the DM deluge had deluged dinner tables from Delta diners to drive-through debates. Lateshia's Instagram live live from her lavender-scented lair, locks loose and lens unflinching, garnering gospel-like views as she parsed the pain. Sisters, screenshots sting, but silence slays a let's litigate with love. Not litmus. Glen arrived under the string lights like a supplicant in khakis and contrition, his broad frame bowed slightly, bouquet of birds of paradise in one hand, iPhone in the other. The device that had damned him now his digital docket. The setup was surgical, a picnic blanket parliament with Lateshia at the helm, bells buffering like bodyguards in bespoke athleisure, Mandy mandated to mediate from the periphery, her presence a precarious peace offering. The DMs don't lie, Glen, but you do if you deny the drift. Lateshia opened, her tone tempered steel, projecting the pulled thread onto a portable projector that painted his prose in high-def horror against the canvas of crepe myrtle. Glen's defense detonated defensive, baby, it was boost. Not betrayal. Mandy's boasts popped in my feed, I hyped the hustle like ideas, no meetups, no malice, just misguided motivation. Litra's cross-fired cousin close, hyping's harmless tilts her hips, you highlight only optics, Glen, or optics on you. Marie mediated with metrics, flirtation's frequency flags fracturia your vibe check at 2 a.m. That's not networking, that's neglect. Selena spotlighted the sun, our boys blueprint watches, Glen model fidelity, not feints. Dembra tallied timelines. Your texts timed with Lateshia's launches, sabotage subconscious or straight shade, Carrie, the coastal catalyst. Cut concise, Memphis or committal pickup on. Playa. Mandy materialized mid-melee. Her mea culpa measured. I amplified cause I ached for y'all's authenticity. Glen's you're the fire I forgot hit my healing scars forwarded to free, not fracture. The barrage broke barriers. Glen's gravelly grovel giving way to genuine grief at tears tracing his temple as he evoked their son's first steps on Farish Street. The vows voiced under vaulted oaks, the venom of his own voids voiced. Lateshia. Your eyes rivals my relevance. These DMs were dopamine for the dimmed, not desire denied. Lateshia's litmus lingered, a ledger of lapses from Antoinette's affair to paternity's fandom, but her heart hinged on hope's hook. Rebuild requires receipts, a radical transparency. Therapy trios, trust trials falter again, and freedom's my finale. The collective concurred with cautious cheers, cornbread crumbling under communal claps, as Glen pledged protocols, phone freedoms, fidelity forums, a DM detox docketed in their shared calendar. Social spheres simmered to supportive swells, a hashbell redemption trending with threads of Glen's glow-up or ghost. Fans flooding Lateshia's feeds with fist emojis and queen code, boundaries over BS. Carrie's confessional clip, candid under the bluff's breeze, crystallized the catharsis. Scandals scar but sculpt. Lateshia's leading the lesson, we're upgraded in her orbit. As embers ebbed into evening's embrace, the bell branched into breakout bonds. Latrice and Mandy menning over moonshine mocktails, Marie and Dembra mapping marriage manuals, Selena and Carrie kindred spiriting over Kid Kelsa. The scandal's sting softened to strategy, pixels paving paths to profounder packs. OWN's outroar orchestrated optimism, a slow-mo montage of mended hands and murmured mantras. Lateshia's voiceover avowed, DMs drop like dominoes, but daughters of the Delta rebuild with dynamite as sisters. Scandals sharpen our shine. In the hush of Hearth's End, Jackson's jazz faintly floating from Fondren's fringes. The part 2 proved not partition but pivot, Glen's gaffes galvanizing a marriage mid-metamorphosis, the collective's chorus a clarion call. In the DMs of doubt, demand the download, then dance towards dawn, where betrayal's blueprints bolder blueprints, and every bell blooms unbreakable from the bramble.